Pehle to congratulations.
Thank you.
For Berlin.
Thank
many,
you.
many congratulations.
Thank you so much.
It was a very nuanced performance. And I just want to know, firstly, what do the Khuranas eat that makes them such talented performers and gives them such great hairline too?
Yeah. Wow. At the start of the conversation, that's quite a compliment. Okay, I hope it's looking fine. Everything
It's looking
good.
great.
So yeah, I think a lot of times I sit down alone and think about the fact that what are the odds of two kids from Chandigarh, which was fairly a small town when we were growing up, come to a big city like Mumbai, and with so much of competition, with so much of complexities, and so much of that city is very fickle. The fraternity itself this field itself is very fickle.
Yeah.
So you come to a big town, try your hand at your particular craft, and you get love from people, and you make your own journeys, and people, and touch wood, if I can say this without sounding too much, we're the only I'm the only younger brother who doesn't whose name you wouldn't find in the nepotism debates.
That's wonderful.
So touch wood. I mean, I in today's day and age where people get trolled left, right, and center, I haven't been roped in yet for such things. But having said that, जो आप कह रहे थे कि क्या खाते हो, लोगों का प्यार खा रहे हैं, आशीर्वाद खा रहे हैं, और अगर गलती करते हैं तो एक दूसरे से गालियाँ खा रहे हैं. To keep each other intact with their reality checks. So yeah, I mean, I think we both feel very blessed that we've had a fairly good journey in a very difficult city like Mumbai.
Right. And what do you think was the turning point in your career? And what was the struggle that led to it?
Yeah, two things. Coming to the struggle first, I normally don't use that word struggle because I think it's always a prep for the bigger stage.
Right.
We all have struggled in our own way, at various stages of our lives. But it is, for me, that struggle, let's say, for example, one of the, friends who's a journalist spoke to me about, so tell me about your struggling days, the radio days, the theatre days. So I was thinking, I've had some beautiful memories from my radio days, from my theatre days. I have some really good friends from that side of my life and that, age, when I was in Delhi. So if I call it my struggling days, it has a very strong negative connotation to it.
Right.
The happy memories, they just flush out. So I mean, I think I don't call it struggle, I call it the prep days. And my prep days were absolutely fantastic. But even today, in a way, it's a prep for a bigger, opportunity, for a bigger stage,
Definitely.
for a bigger film, for everything bigger, which you can't really kind of plan for.
Yeah.
So whatever comes my way, I take it with open arms and with a lot of happiness and positivity. That's what it is.
And we see it in your work.
Thank you so much.
Now, speaking of Berlin, when you got the script of Berlin, what was your first reaction and what were your thoughts?
So, as you know, most of my films before this were back-to-back comedy. So 6 years of my acting career had only comedy films, which are about 10 to 12. So I thought, dude, I really want to do something different. And by chance, people were not able to see me in that light. And I think 3 films back to back came my way, which had me in not so funny, character. A, Dhoka Around the Corner on Netflix.
Yeah.
B, Jubilee. C, Berlin. And all of them have really brought out the best in me. It had, and even the audience has seen the other side of, the goofy Apar. So, I mean, it's always nice to see that people have appreciated, loved these performances and blessed me with better things in life.
Yeah. I mean, this performance, it was very raw and it was so natural at times that it seemed so mundane and natural that the surprises were even more jarring. So how do you prepare for something like that? Even the sign language part of it, how do you prepare for something like this?
So first we had a sign language, coach who used to come and teach us. More than that, what really, really helped was I used to go to this sign language, a school where all these kids were. I used to sit with them, play cricket with them, have lunches with them. That really helped, I think. It really just, then it really moves into your system. So you become a part of it. So just a few days before starting filming for it, we did this, practice of visiting them every day. It was also not very far from my house. It was just about an hour and a half drive. So I mean, it's I mean, according to Bombay, an hour is fine. So yeah, I mean, this is what I was doing, and I think overall it has shaped up well.
Yeah.
So we all are really happy with the end product.
I'm just a sign language expert. मुझे यहाँ के जॉब के बारे में कुछ ब्रीफ नहीं किया गया है.
Of course किया गया. I just did.
But डिटेल में नहीं.
It is a brief, hence in brief, not in detail.
There is a scene where I'm meeting my maybe would be father-in-law and maybe would be wife, and he's like, "तुम्हारी height कितनी है?"
That was so funny.
I know in Berlin that can't be your favorite scene. It's just that, yeah, while shooting that scene, it was a lot of fun. The rest of all the scenes were very, very serious.
समझते हैं.
But sir, interrogation में
It is a matter of national security.
Whenever me and Rahul and Ashwak were even reading it, I think there was a certain kind of teamwork. There was a certain kind of feeding of energy, of each other. There was a certain kind of together in it, kind of space. Also, I think Atul and Z both really made sure on and off the set that everything is just in place. Even today, if you talk about today's interviews, they've really planned it in a very nice, simple, straight way. That okay, Rahul apart, Ashwak, Rahul apart, Ashwak. I mean, and then we move out together and have coffee together. I mean, they really keep all of us together, and I think that's one of the main reason that film is getting a lot of love, and that's how. It's not really about if the film को प्यार मिले नहीं मिले. It's not really important. I think. I think वो बात की बात है. That's something we need to leave to the audience.
Yeah.
We can only. This is in our hands. Walking hand in hand is in our hands. ये हमारी responsibility भी हो सकती है, and this is something which we can control. Audience's reaction we can't control.
Yeah.
So what we can control, I think we should have the best possible positive step on that.